Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. I'm very excited about this video. For those of you who have never been here before, if this is your first time, I'm Katey Unfiltered and I have a passion about makeup. Here on this channel, we honor the ceremony of makeup, the ritual that we take part in every single day. For me, makeup is my alone time. It is my meditation. It is my creative time. It's how I express myself every day and it's how I get centered before I go to work, before I go out in the world. Makeup is truly just a ceremony of respecting myself and helping myself to feel good and express myself creatively. So if that's something that you really relate to, or if that's something that you're into, I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button because that's what we're all about here on this channel. Now, in today's video, I am doing my favorite makeup products of 2020. Yay! So I have chosen one or two products from each type of makeup, and you've probably seen all of these in my other videos, but I thought it would be fun to just do a reflection on 2020 and the products that I really enjoyed using throughout the year. I did try to make an effort to wear makeup almost every day in 2020, even though I was working from home, even though I didn't always have somewhere to go. I felt like it was important to keep up the ritual, and like I said, it's how I feel good about myself. It's how I get started for the day. It's how I enter into that daily meditative state and just hit the reset button and clear my head. And I also think that it's important to create moments for creativity in every single day. And makeup is that for me. So while 2020 was not a normal year, and I'm really tired of saying that, I know we've all been saying it, 2020 was not a normal year. 2021 is not going to be a normal year. And I want to encourage you, if you're not already, make some time for creativity, make some time for self-care. And if that's makeup, great. I would love to share that with you. And if it's not, I want to hear, what are those things for you? What do you do every day to center yourself, find creativity, find peace, and show a little love. Show a little love to you. So like I said, I have a ton of products in front of me. I'm gonna run through them and tell you what I liked about them, and hopefully these are ones that you've tried, and if not, I hope that this review is helpful for you. Without any further ado, grab yourself a gas station Mai Tai and let's get started, girl. See, this would be a really good spot if I had like a theme song or like an intro or something. It'd be like, it's Katey. Such a freaking nerd. So for primer, I do have one primer that I fell in love with this year. And I've tried a lot, and honestly with my oily skin, this is the one that worked the best. And it is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I think if you're a makeup lover like me, you have heard a ton about this primer. It goes on really pretty thin, which I like. It doesn't add a lot of layers, but it adds a stickiness. It also has hyaluronic acid, so I feel like it plumps me up a little bit. And now that I'm a 31-year-old lady, that is really important. So this stuff I really like. A little goes a long way. And it's really great for oily skin gals. Next, I'm going to show you a couple of foundations, and my favorite BB cream of this year is one that has been a favorite of mine probably for the last 9 years, and it is the Dr. Jart BB cream. This is the original, and I use shade light medium. I love this stuff. It has a high SPF. It has an SPF of 45, which I still recommend you wear a sunscreen underneath because I think you'd have to wear a pretty thick layer to get the coverage that you want. But this stuff is really good in summer, or really good when you're not in like a full coverage mood, but you want your skin to just look better. Great for all skin types. I have oily skin, so I talk about having oily skin a lot. This is really great for oily skin. It doesn't break down from the oils in my skin. I feel like it gives me an extra layer of sun protection. It does have a little bit of like a doctor's office smell, but it doesn't bother me and it doesn't stick around. It is a little expensive. It's one of the more expensive items that I'm going to show you today, but in terms of BB creams and in terms of like long lasting BB creams, that is the real deal. The other foundation that I'm going to show you that I absolutely loved this year, and I loved it last year too. This is my favorite full coverage foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I feel like this one is just the right amount of matte. I do like my foundations to be a little bit more on the matte side because I am oily and I feel like I want shine where I want shine, and I don't want my foundation to decide that for me. So this is really matte, but it also looks like skin when you put it on, and it's a full coverage foundation. That's the trifecta, right? Like that's the big three. That's what you want. You want shine control, you want it to look like real skin, and you want full coverage, and this one does all three. Next is my favorite contour product of the year, which this should be no surprise if you've watched my videos before, but I am a big fan of the NYX Wonder Stick Contour. I don't know if anyone uses the light side of a contour stick. I feel like that's just a huge waste. I'd rather have two of the dark side, and this is the most blendable, the most natural looking, the most long lasting. I can't say enough about this product. It's definitely a dupe for much more expensive contour sticks. Like, I would say it's probably a dupe for like the KKW contour stick, which I think is also good, but definitely not worth the cost. This is a cheaper product, just as good. And it also, for pale girls, the light shade is really good for our skin. I feel like a lot of contour products are too dark, and this one really hits the nail on the head. Next up, we have bronzer, and you guys all know what I'm going to say. My favorite bronzer of all time, the only one that I ever use, is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This stuff, I cannot get enough of it. I still haven't hit pan, even though I've been using this basically all year. It has the most amazing smell. I don't even know what scent this is, but it just smells so freaking fantastic. I wish everything that I owned smelled like this product. I use the light shade, of course, and I just feel like this is the most buttery, easy to blend, perfect bronzer. And I just can't get over the scent. It's everything. Okay, so next up is blush, and I really couldn't decide on my favorite product. So I actually have two products to show you. And the first is, again, from Physicians Formula. This is the holiday, it says limited edition glow face palette. This came out for the holidays at Target. I don't know if it's sold elsewhere, but I did get it at Target for $10. And I really recommend you just get this, because if you haven't tried the butter products from Physicians Formula, this gives you the opportunity to try the highlighter, the blush, and the bronzer, and they are just phenomenal. They're so creamy, they're so rich, they're pigmented, they smell amazing, they smell so good. Can we make this into a candle or air fresheners? Like, someone over at Physicians Formula, please, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you directly. Look into my eyes. Look at me. I'm looking at you, you look at me. Candles, okay? I'm telling you, Physicians Formula, make me some candles, girl. I'm telling you, this, I need this scent in my life. I need it 24/7. I need it around me always. I need lotions. I need hairsprays. I need candles. I need air fresheners. I need car fresheners. I need lip gloss. I need everything in this scent. Not only is the bronzer amazing, but the blush is amazing. I also love the highlighter, and I would include it as my favorite highlighter, but I'm just going to talk about it right now. All three of these products are incredible. This blush, this is Butter Blush in Beachy Pink, and it is the most gorgeous, light, peachy, rosy pink. It's got a little bit of an iridescence, but not too much. I really like a just slightly sparkly blush. I think it looks so cute, especially during the summer. So make your way over to Target and pick this up, because bitch, you have to get it. This. But my other favorite blush I had to include, and I think it was generally just, I've got to fix this hair. I think this was everyone's favorite blush this year, and it's for a reason. I'm talking about the Lunar Beauty blush palette. This thing is amazing. This palette is everything. It has so much variety. It's like thick and it's heavy. It's got a great mirror, which normally I'm not a mirror person, but if you're traveling, this mirror is so great. It's nice and thick, it feels quality, it feels luxury, and the colors in it give you such a variety to play with. I really like to mix them up. I am wearing this color with a little bit of this one today, and I feel like with the variety, you really, if you're looking for one blush kind of product, pick up this palette. Sorry, you're seeing like my dirty room. If you're looking for a blush palette that is going to do everything for you, it's this one. It's really good quality. It's a good price. The packaging is so pretty. It's so fun. And you're supporting an indie brand. You're supporting Manny MUA, who I think is just absolutely amazing. And I love everything he does. And this is his crowning glory, this palette right here. Okay, so next I have highlighter. And you know I've already talked about the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter, one of my favorites, absolutely. Does have a little bit more of a cast, but I don't get bothered by that so much, so just know that if you are going in with a heavy hand, you're gonna get a little bit of a cast on those. But my favorite highlighter of this year was a really hard decision because I really love highlighters, and you know, I think that there are ones that I definitely didn't like this year, like the Rare Beauty ones, which I think I'm the only person on the planet that didn't like those. My favorite highlighter though this year is the Nikkie Tutorials Highlighting Trio from Ofra. So this palette, let me just open it up for you, is so beautiful. It's so interesting because over here you've got a white with a blue. Let me see if I can show you. It's got a blue shift to it, which I think is so interesting. And then of course you have Glazed Donut right here, which to me is like the OG, like everything you want in a highlighter, period. This is that girl. And then you have this darker kind of more deep highlighting shade, which I mean, I'm kind of a paler girl, so I don't use it that often, but I still really like it, especially in the summer. I think this shade can be really fun. And it's not too dark for me to use, I think. Maybe it is, but I still use it anyway. This palette is just so beyond. These highlighters are perfect. They're everything that you want a highlighter to be. And I like supporting influencers. I like supporting smaller businesses and smaller brands. I really am excited about pretty much everything that Ofra does. And I think that this is the best thing that they have put out there. Okay, next I have my concealer, and this has actually changed in the last few weeks. So I have been a Makeup Revolution concealer die-hard fan for a couple of years now, and really only in the last couple of weeks have I been looking elsewhere because I'm getting old and my under eye wrinkles have definitely deepened in the last couple of months, and I have been experiencing creasing under my eye for the first time, which I understand aging is a natural part of life, but I also want to work with my body and work with my wrinkles and figure out, okay, my face is changing, my wrinkles are coming in, how do I manage against that? And like, what are the products that are going to work? And my Makeup Revolution concealer still works, especially if I'm using the right powder to lightly set it, but I've been experimenting with a couple of other concealers to see maybe there's something better out there. And the one that I have really been turning to lately is the Maybelline Instant Rewind Concealer. I have really been liking this. It hasn't been creasing a ton. It's a good price. You know that I love my drugstore brands. I think that there's no reason to spend a ton of money on a product 9 times out of 10. The only thing that I don't like is I feel like I have already used quite a bit of it, and I feel like I haven't had it for that long. And I don't love this applicator, but honestly, it's fine. And I feel like I'm definitely, the way that the product works, like the way that the component is set up, it will literally pump out every single ounce of the product and nothing will be left in there. Like nothing will go to waste with this. So as much as I kind of think that the tip is weird, I know that I'm going to use literally every single drop of this, which makes me feel good about purchasing it. I feel like I'm really getting my money's worth. And if you are like me and you're starting to get a little bit of under eye wrinkles, this product is definitely for you. Next, I have 2 eye primers, and I use them for different reasons. I use, first of all, my Ride or Die is my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This stuff, Ride or Die, every single time I do my eye makeup, I use this, with the exception of a few times. This stuff helps my eyeshadow to last literally all day, even though I have incredibly hooded eyes, so my eyelids are constantly like creasing in the back of my head, which should make my eyeshadow crease pretty badly. This is the solution. This eyeshadow primer, this is absolutely the solution if you have hooded eyes and if you have eyeshadow or oily eyelids that make your eyeshadow crease. You need to use this product. And the other eye primer that I use is the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. This is, again, this is the real deal. If you are doing a really colorful look, if you need to block out your eyelids and create a blank canvas, this is the product. For eyeliner, my favorite liquid liner is a liquid liner that's been my favorite since I was in college. It's probably been my favorite for the last 11 years, and that is the KVD Vegan Beauty Tattoo Liner. This is just the most long-wearing, long-lasting, precise, easy to use, black liquid liner. This is one of the more expensive products. I don't like to spend money unless I have to. And honestly, this is a product that is absolutely worth your money just based on the lack of bleeding. It never moves. Once I lay it down, it stays in, even on this inner corner where I usually get quite a bit of bleeding eyeliner. It always ends up in my inner corner unless I'm using this product. It always stays in place. It's super thin and precise. And if you have hooded eyes, and I know I say this all the time, but if you have hooded eyes, you have to be very careful about the amount of eyeliner that you're wearing to make sure that you're not like closing your eyes with the amount of black you have next to your eyelashes. And what I love about this eyeliner is how absolutely thin the tip is. Just really thin and precise, but you can build it up. If you want that thick line, get in there, girl. You can make that thick line. So there is really no other liquid liner that I found that can do all of the things except for this one. And the other eyeliner that I'm going to highlight is actually this cool little pack of eyeliners that I got from Colourpop. I got it as a holiday collection, so I hope that they still sell them like this, because I just felt like if you're really into your eye makeup, if you're into making art on your eyes, if you like colorful looks, this little kit is really, I mean, it's super affordable, and the eyeliners from Colourpop, the gel liners, are incredible. They don't bleed, super pigmented, they stay on all day. Even on my waterline, I haven't refreshed this, even though I did this like 12 hours ago. My eyeliner is still fully intact on my waterline. They're vibrant, they're fun, and they're affordable. I love Colourpop. I would say if I had to pick a favorite makeup brand, it's absolutely Colourpop. Just everything they do it really well. You know, the only thing that I wish is that they would keep my eyebrow pencils in stock, but that is a complaint for another day. Speaking of eyebrow pencils, my favorite ride or die eyebrow pencil, as you know, is the Colourpop Brow Boss pencil in Warm Blonde. I love this pencil so much. It is the only one that I've been able to find that truly is the right shade. It matches my hair. It's not too dark and it's not too yellow. It's not too bright. It matches my hair perfectly. It's $6, so super affordable. Lasts all day. I don't have to touch it up. I don't have to do anything. And it's a precise tip. And so when I'm looking for an eyeliner or an eyebrow pencil, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's gonna look good with my face, look good with my pale skin, and match my hair. Because I don't dye my hair. This is my natural hair color. And I have a really hard time finding eyebrow pencils that don't make me look insane, that aren't too dark. Because for whatever reason, if you go and buy a blonde pencil from like 90% of brands, it's brown. So my only complaint is that it is so hard to find this particular shade. It is always out of stock. And whenever they go into stock, I buy like 20 of them. So maybe I'm part of the problem. I don't know. For mascara, my favorite mascara actually changed this year, and I have fallen in love with the Urban Decay Lash Freak mascara. And I feel like no one talks about this mascara, and it is so good, but I feel like no one talks about it because it is a little tricky to work with. You do have to have patience. You do have to have a steady hand. You have to kind of know what you're going in and working with. But if you like a bold, thick, voluminous, kind of like dramatic lash, you like it really defined, this mascara is for you. But let me show you why I say what I do, because it has the most unusual tip that I have ever seen. It really only has bristles on one side, but what I love about it is that it really helps you to get in there and really dig into those lashes and get every single one. And then it's also got these tiny little bristles on the end that help you to get the bottom and really define out those lashes. I don't like paying $18 for a mascara mascara. I really don't, but I have been trying all sorts of drugstore mascaras this year, and I just really haven't been able to find anything that compares. And this one is really, really good. So don't let other people's opinions of this product deter you. If you're willing to get in there and you're patient and you're willing to work with the product, you're going to end up with something really, really beautiful. Now, let's talk eyeshadow. So this was really hard. I feel like I had so many favorites this year, and I tried so many new eyeshadow palettes. I think one of the things that I would do in quarantine when I was bored is just go and shop for makeup. And I tried a lot of really, really, really amazing products, but I'm trying to hold myself to choosing one or two for each category. And when it came down to it, these two really rose above the top. And the first one is the Colourpop Going Coconuts palette. This one is your perfect neutral. This palette is so beautiful. It has everything that you need to make multiple looks. And these two shimmer shades right here, these two in the middle, just dynamite. This is my ultimate like go-to inner corner and brow highlight. It's called Palm Reader, and then Cocoa Crush in the middle. Like, could you imagine a more beautiful shimmer? And I don't even think it comes across on the camera really well, but it's just absolutely breathtaking. It looks so metallic and shiny and glitterly. So glittery. I love it so much. But this palette, if you're looking for a neutral palette, something that you can do a multitude of neutral looks, but really you just want to have like kind of like the one palette, this one is the one. And I feel like it would go well with a few different skin tones because of the diversity in the different neutrals here. I do prefer a little bit of a cooler toned neutral palette, which this one is. And Colourpop just has insanely good quality. You can't go wrong with any Colourpop. So if you don't get this one, but you're just looking for 1 to 2 palettes to add to your collection, look no further than Colourpop. They're gonna have what you need, and they're gonna have something really, really dope. The other eyeshadow palette that I absolutely had to mention was the Raw Beauty Christie collab palette with Pure. I feel like everyone is telling you the truth online when they say that this is a good palette. This is a good palette. The formula is incredible. It's super, super pigmented. The color story is on both sides of this palette is gorgeous. It's the first palette that ever actually got me to recognize that I could wear like a mustard yellow eyeshadow. And you can just do so many different things with the diversity of colors here. It's just a really, really intelligently put together palette. And the shadows are so easy to work with, super, super pigmented. And I love that there's a bright side and a neutral side, because when I travel, I only bring these two palettes with me now. They're super compact, they're easy to bring, and then I know that I have everything I need to create a really, really bold and fun look, a really sultry look, a neutral look. I kind of have it all. And this is just such a special collab. I loved everything about the story and everything that Christie has stood for this year, everything that she's been through. I love supporting her, and it makes it even easier to support her when she's just putting out an incredibly dope product. Let's talk setting sprays. So the only one, as you know, the only one that I ever use is the Morphe setting spray. I think it does something. I think it does help my makeup to last longer. More importantly, it does help all of the like powder and work that I do on my skin. It helps everything melt together and look a little bit more skin-like once I'm done. The smell is so good. It's so good. It smells incredible. If anything, it's like this and the butter bronzer for the scent. I just can't get over it. It just adds something so beautiful to the experience. The mist is really great. It's a really thin, continuous mist. Honestly, I can't live without in a setting spray, because you don't get those like droplets that will ruin your makeup. This setting spray, I will be hard pressed to even look in another setting spray's direction, maybe ever. And you guys already know what I'm gonna say for lip products. You know this is my favorite. It is the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. It's just the best. It's just the best. And if you want to know all of my feelings and emotions and all of my attachments to this lip gloss, please go look at my top lip products of 2020 video. I'll link it somewhere up here. See, look, it's popping up. This product is just I'm wearing it today. I'm over my lipstick, but really a lot of times I just wear this by itself. It's so juicy. It smells so good. It's long wearing. It doesn't dry out my lips. It just juices them up. Because a lot of lip glosses I find after like a few hours, they'll actually feel a little like drying and leave my lips feeling raw. This doesn't do that. You know why I love this product. It's just so damn good. And if you don't have a lifter gloss, just go get it. Just go get it. Take my word. Go get it. And it's only $7. That's the best part. And my last product I am very excited to talk about. I do talk about these products quite frequently, but I'm always so happy to support this brand because not only are they incredible products, but you're also supporting an incredible influencer and someone that I really look up to, someone that's been a really good influence on me, and someone that I have a lot of respect for, someone that I see as a role model in a lot of ways, and that is Holo Taco. I love these products. I wear exclusively Holo Taco on my nails these days. I don't remember the last time I didn't wear Holo Taco. The products are incredible. I really just love the packaging. I love everything the brand stands for. And my favorite collection of theirs this year was definitely the Frosted Metals collection. It really just nails it on the head. These colors are so amazing. Their polishes are so incredible. They're so sparkly. They're so beautiful. And there's such a diversity. And I pulled one out for you because if you are looking at any Holo Taco product but you don't want to buy a whole collection, or if you missed the collection launch, at minimum, if you're gonna buy one polish from Holo Taco this year, you want to buy Mint Money from the Frosted Metals collection. This shade is so unique. It's so beautiful, and I'm not a green person at all, but it's such a unique shade. It looks so unique and gorgeous on the nail. It's so sparkly and beautiful. It's not hollow, but you could definitely put a hollow polish on top. That's what I did last week, and it looked absolutely stunning. But these polishes are so high quality. You're not going to find anything like this on the market anywhere else, in my opinion. And you're also supporting someone that really has built something from the ground up here on YouTube. Really incredible from the inside out. Genuinely awesome person. I talk about her as though I know her, and I don't know her, but I feel like I know her, and I really respect and appreciate everything she stands for. So in terms of my favorite nail polish for this year, it has to be Holo Taco. Did I do it? Oh my goodness. Okay, I did it. That's it. Those were my favorite makeup products of 2020. And frankly, some of them have been my favorite products for many years and probably will be for many years to come. But, maybe I'm still doing this a year from now and I can look back and say, hey, do I still like the same products that I did a year ago? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But it's just been really fun to kind of look back and look at everything that I tried this year and share with you what worked for me and what my favorites were. It's a great way to wrap up the year. And normally I'm really into New Year's resolutions and really into goal setting and dreaming about the future. And being honest, I don't think I have it in me right now. I don't think I have that in me this year, but I don't want that to come off as like not having a positive attitude about the future or not having a positive outlook. I just think so much has changed for all of us, not to fall into the cliche or anything and saying like everything has changed, but everything has changed. And just looking into the new year, I'm excited about a fresh start. I'm excited to see what comes, and hopefully it's a lot of positive change. But ultimately, I think a lot of our experience is up to us. And if there's one thing that I learned in 2020, it's that 99% of my experience and how I experience life and my attitude is completely up to me. But there is that 1% that isn't up to me. And there were definitely some hard days. There were hard days for all of us. And I don't want to bring down the energy of this video at the end, but I just want to acknowledge that, there is a lot of opportunity in a new year, a lot of opportunity to reflect. And there's also a lot of opportunity to look forward with hope in whatever way that means for you. Don't feel pressured into making New Year's resolutions or not making resolutions or whatever it is. Look forward with hope. Find those areas in your life that bring you happiness practice. Find those rituals that speak to your heart, that center you every day, that make you feel taken care of. Self-care is so important, and I talk about it a lot on this channel, but for me, that's really been the thing that got me through. And finding outlets for creativity. That's a big reason why I've been making these videos so much more frequently. It's a reason that I will continue to make videos on this channel, because creativity is so important to tapping into your whole self. So I just encourage all of you to join me on this journey, I guess. I really enjoy making these videos. I enjoy spending this time with you. I'm so appreciative to all of my subscribers, to I think it's 84 of you right now. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for everyone that watches this video. I hope it was a fun time for you. If you end up buying any of these products, please let me know. And please let me know if you already like or hate some of these. I really love exchanging with you in the comments, or if you find me on Instagram. A couple of you have, and that's been really fun to just make kind of like new internet friends, I guess. I am just so grateful for you all. I'm so grateful for this space. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to make videos and connect with some of you online. If you liked this video, please leave me a thumbs up down below. It does help people to find this video. It just helps the algorithm to see me out in the universe. So please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel and share it with your friends. And if not, that's totally cool too. If you hated this video, probably keep that to yourself. That's also fine. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.